Hey guys, what is going on and welcome back to Mark's Tech. Late last week, OnePlus has released yet another update to the OnePlus 9 lineup. The update is 11.2.4.4LE15AA. In this update, the following things are tweaked and fixed. Now, I want to address a few things that I personally saw updated with this update. I can't address all of it because improved charging stability is extremely vague and I don't even know what that means. I don't know how to test it. But just know that they did in fact improve charging stability. There you go. So I want to focus on the keyboard fix, the temperature control fix, the purity and ambience performance, white balance, and the over-sharpening. So first, I read a lot of comments on my previous OnePlus 9 videos that people are having issues, typically with the OnePlus 9 Pro because it's more curved, that they are having issues typing with the keys on the side. Sometimes they hit it and it doesn't really register. Well, apparently OnePlus did fix this with this current update, but for me personally, I never had this issue before. I don't know if it's just the way I type or maybe my thumbs are, I don't know, weird and different sides. I don't know. Okay, but if you had that issue and you did download this newest update, let me know in the comments down below if it really did fix the issue. I also received a ton of comments about the overheating issue. People were asking me, hey Mark, does the phone overheat? Has it overheated for you? What's the deal? Personally, this phone only overheated once for me, and that was when I was using it mounted to my car, like on the dashboard. I had 120 hertz turned on, I had 5G on, I had my brightness up all the way, and I was using GPS for maybe 30-40 minutes, can't really remember. But it was also very sunny and very warm that day, so that definitely contributed to the overheating. But in terms of actually using the phone day to day, like taking pretty decently long videos, like one after another, because there's still a 5-minute recording limit, so stupid. But even doing all that on a hot sunny day, the phone never overheated for me. Again, your results may vary depending on where you live. But with this newest update with the temperature control fix, apparently, again, it did, I guess, help that issue. Maybe your phone will now kind of be smart about when to give you full power versus when to kind of slow back down a little bit so your device doesn't overheat. A lot of phones do this. In fact, my iPhone overheats technically every single time that I use it mounted to my dashboard, and I know this because the screen dims like I want to say 50% when it starts to overheat, which is really annoying. As for the OnePlus, again, it only happened one time for me. I got a message saying that the device is overheating, please let it cool down or something like that. But again, if that was an issue for you and you have this update, let me know and let everyone else know reading your comment if it really did help that or not. So now to the camera update. The camera update improved image purity and ambience performance. To be honest, I have no idea what ambience performance means. Maybe it means that the phone is now smarter when it comes to AI, and it can choose what AI adjustments to make by analyzing the ambience in the photo. I don't know why you guys watch me. I'm not scientific. Come on. But as always, the photos honestly look great. I mean, what you're looking at right now are the photos right out of the phone. No edits, no color boosting, nothing at all. As for the white balance, it's obviously hard to show you guys what each scene looks like coming from my eyes. But from what I can see by comparing real life to the photos being taken, the OnePlus is incredibly accurate to real life. The update also fixed over-sharpening, which surprised me because I honestly didn't really notice too much over-sharpening, but I guess they toned it down, which might help the image look more true to life. But I don't know. I'm just a reviewer. What do you guys think about the photos that you guys just saw? How do they look like? I really love OnePlus's 8K resolution video because it's actually very stable. It's not as jittery, mainly because it's using optical image stabilization with 8K 30, which is insane. I mean, as you guys can see, I'm driving down the road, and from what I'm looking at the screen, it's actually very stable. And there's also zero focusing issues from what I can tell when you're shooting in 8K 30. It seems to focus in basically momentarily. I mean, look at that right there. Right there, boom. It's basically instant. It also doesn't crop in as much as, for example, the Samsung. The Samsung crops in when you're shooting 8K 30 quite a bit. And this does not crop in anywhere near as much as the Samsung does. So I really do appreciate OnePlus's approach to 8K 30. Also, it is 30, unlike the Samsung's, which I think is 24 frames a second. So this will look slightly more smooth. I was really mad when I got this update. Not when I got the update, but when I downloaded the update, and then when I went to the camera, I went to the video tab and I started recording a video just to see what's new, right? I like to physically see what's new instead of reading about it online. And then I noticed right when I started the record, it didn't give me that weird 5-minute time limit, right? And I'm like, oh my God, OnePlus, you did it. You actually unlocked the recording limit, right? But no, I just forgot that I didn't have it set to 4K 60. So yes, unfortunately, the recording limit is still 5 minutes if you're using 4K 60. What is it? 4K 60, 4K 120, and 8K 30. All those things have a 5-minute video limit. I don't know if it's something because the Snapdragon 888 just gets way too hot and the phone can't handle it. But then again, Samsung has no issue with 4K 60 unlimited. So OnePlus, please, it's not too late, man. Please. The battery life with this update didn't really change. I didn't really notice anything different. The last update, it did improve the battery life. I think I mentioned that in the last update video. With this update, I didn't really notice any difference. It's performing basically the same when it comes to battery life as the previous update, which is fine enough for me. I think currently this phone with its current update is what it should have been from day one. So if you've been holding out on buying a OnePlus 9 or OnePlus 9 Pro, you were kind of waiting for the kinks to kind of work out. Well, we're on our 4th update. I think this is the 4th update. There released so much updates that I totally forgot which update it is. Long story short, this phone is really good now. And I mean, I liked it when it first came out, but now with 4 updates later, the phone is basically better in every single way. It didn't really get worse. I just really hate that 5-minute time limit because, you know, I like to go out a lot. I like to either go out into the wilderness, go camping or hiking, whatever, you know, and I like to take a bunch of videos and a bunch of photos, and a 5-minute time limit is just kind of silly in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys care about the 5-minute time limit or not? Drop me a comment down below. So as always, guys, if you have any questions about the OnePlus 9 Pro, the OnePlus 9, drop me a comment down below and I will answer as many as I can with the knowledge that I have or might not have. And that's basically it. This was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.